Lucifer and Satan are two of the best-known characters in Christian demonology. However, their roles, origins, and identities have caused some confusion and controversy among believers and scholars for centuries. In this text, we will examine both figures in detail and try to understand whether they are synonymous or represent different personalities. The word Lucifer is of Latin origin and translates as bearer of light or light bearer. The term is associated in Christian tradition with a fallen angel who rebelled against God. The source for this interpretation was the Works and Days of Hesiod 8th to 7th centuries BC, where the word Lucifer was used to refer to the morning star or Venus, which is a symbol of dawn and light. However, the specific reference to Lucifer as a fallen angel is found in the book of Isaiah in the Old Testament. This biblical book, Isaiah 14:12, states, "How fallen thou from heaven, O light-bearer, son of the dawn, how thou art smitten to the earth, O ruler of the nations." Some biblical commentators and demonologists interpret this passage as a description of the fall of the angel Lucifer, who opposes God and tries to take his place. However, it is worth noting that the original context of this passage concerns the king of Babylon, who was proud and arrogant, and his demise. Thus, in the context of the book of Isaiah, Lucifer is most likely describing the king of Babylon, not a demonic entity. The word Satan comes from the Hebrew language and means adversary or rival. In the Christian tradition, Satan is seen as the chief demon who opposes God and his goodness. In the Bible, Satan is mentioned in various books where he appears as a tempter and opponent of God's plan. In the book of Genesis, Satan is presented as a serpent who tempts Eve and Adam to eat fruit from the forbidden tree, leading to their expulsion from paradise. In the book of Job, Satan enters into a pact with God to test the faithfulness of God's servant Job. In the Gospels, Satan tempts Jesus in the wilderness, offering him power and wealth in exchange for worshiping him. There is disagreement in the interpretation of Lucifer and Satan whether they are considered synonymous or different personalities. In some beliefs and traditions, Lucifer is seen as the name or title that Satan carried before his fall. According to this interpretation, Lucifer and Satan represent the same demonic entity who was a bright angel but fell as a result of pride and a desire to be equal to God. In other sources and traditions, Lucifer and Satan are seen as different individuals. Lucifer is seen as a separate angel who was created by God with free will and fell, rebelled against God and became a symbol of pride and rebellion, while Satan is seen as the chief demon and the embodiment of evil who seduces and tempts people into the path of sin. However, it is important to note that there is no explicit and unambiguous connection between Lucifer and Satan in the Bible. The term Lucifer occurs only once in the book of Isaiah, and his identification with the fallen angel is based on interpretation and commentary. The misunderstanding and confusion of Lucifer and Satan has historical roots. During Christian demonology and mysticism in the Middle Ages, there was an amalgamation of various mythological and literary characters into a single hierarchy of demons. This led to a kind of syncretic identification of Lucifer with the fallen angel and Satan, also contributing to the misunderstanding were literary works such as Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy. In this work, Lucifer is presented as a huge three-headed demon in the center of hell. This popular depiction has come to influence representations of Lucifer and Satan in works of fiction and in the imagination of believers. Modern Christian traditions and teachings have adopted different perspectives on the identification of Lucifer and Satan. Some believers see them as distinct demonic personalities, each with their own unique traits and roles. Others view Lucifer as a former angel of light who became Satan after his fall. It is important to realize that demonology and mystical teachings are not core teachings in Christianity. Questions about demons, Lucifer and Satan can be of interest to mystics and demonologists. Lucifer and Satan are two enigmatic characters in the Christian tradition that generate interest and controversy among believers and scholars. The relationship between them, whether they are synonymous or different personalities, remains a matter of varying interpretation and belief. What opinion do you hold?
Evil can be defeated, but its presence will always linger.